Good morning. Today we have a new topic to bring before you, and this is leadership at the current paradigm. For this, I have with me Dr. Saroj Mohapatra, who is Director of Jaipuria School of Business. Here I present before you Dr. Mohapatra. Sir, it's nice to see you in this meeting, and we will be knowing about your views about the leadership at the new age scenario. Sir, this is Industry 4.0 we are talking about, and we have seen the focus of leadership has been from task to people to team to most preferred co-worker, and from there it is now working on a new dimension when there is IT and other things are coming up. What according to you is the focus area for a leader at Industry 4.0 journey?
Hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be in this forum and talking to you tonight. In my view, Industry 4.0 presents humongous challenges before leaders. And when we give a context to leadership to deal with, basically we are talking about situational leadership model. What does Industry 4.0 present before leaders today? What are the challenges? Mostly, if you see, this is the challenge of technology. Commonly today, the challenges of technology are referred to in ABCD according: artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, cloud computing, and design thinking. D can also be interpreted for data analytics. Now, the challenge is that the talent that we are looking for today to run the industry, to lead the industry, must have these specific competencies in abundance. And these are, if you notice carefully, very dynamic competencies with very low shelf life. If today somebody has discovered and exploded a business model, right tomorrow someone else may come up with another invention or another discovery of some kind of technology that will explode that will make that model which was discovered yesterday redundant. There cannot be bigger examples than Tesla or the competition that we see between Samsung and Microsoft and Apple. They are all struggling today. They are struggling because they don't know what's going to come next and from where. And today, the talent sits everywhere. It's a global world. It can be present, the kind of talent that, let's say, a company like Amazon is looking for can be available in a remote village in India or in a very prosperous county in California. And the talent can be everywhere because internet has made the education for new technology accessible from anywhere and everywhere in the world. So how does a leader manage the kind of talent? They are ubiquitous. They are present everywhere in the world. There is only one way. That way is a networking ability. So leaders who are most competent in their networking abilities are likely to spot the talent earlier than those who are not competent in their networking. So as I look at a successful leader in Industry 4.0, the leader who is the most networked, most agile, most willing to experiment with new talent and new technology is likely to be the most successful leader in the current time.
Sir, your ideas are really very interesting. For the researchers, as they know, most of the management research literature speaks about researches on leadership. At present, if a researcher wants to research on leadership, what according to you is a data-driven model of yours that you will suggest the researchers to focus on?
See, Since the days of Napoleon Bonaparte, the way researchers have been looking at leadership had changed forever. Nobody has seen, no researcher of modern days have really seen the model of leadership of Alexander or Socrates. But modern theoreticians, they have certainly seen the model of leadership of Napoleon. For example, the people who are warmongers, they may look at Napoleon as someone who conquered half the world, who caused a lot of destruction. But if you assess Napoleon as a leader, then you will look at what is that most constructive thing which he has gifted to the world, and we say it's called Napoleon. The man unified the legal system of the entire world into one code. Today, all over the world, the lawyers from Africa to America, from India to China, they practically practice law in a uniform manner. And all this they owe to the leadership of Napoleon. Why I brought the example of Napoleon, I can also bring an example of Mahatma Gandhi. He gave, for the first time to this world, a mantra of peace, a mantra of non-violence. And through a method of pacific civil resistance, he made India independent. Since then, war has become a defunct instrument for conquering another territory. And you are seeing evidence in recent times in the Middle East. No country is able to win over another country by war. The idea that occurred to Mahatma Gandhi about peace, why it succeeded? Because the innate nature of human beings is peace. So leaders who are able to pick up those ideas which are sustainable for centuries, for millennia, will be the most successful leaders tomorrow. So in a technology-driven world, there is a threat which everybody perceives. Are we going to be governed by robots tomorrow? Is this artificial intelligence going to be an unbridled, unchecked demon tomorrow? Are robots going to rule our lives? Or human beings will remain on top? Now, those leaders who are able to use the human beings or deploy the human beings as leaders of technology, as people who can deploy technology for the benefit of mankind, rather than allow technology, allow the robots, allow the machines to rule our men, are going to succeed tomorrow. So when I look at the model of leadership which is to be research and studies, we need to look at people like Garry Kasparov, who defeated a chess which was called the Deep Blue. After defeating the Deep Blue, in fact, he got defeated by Deep Blue, and yet he maintained that the biggest challenge for human beings is to stay on top of machines, and no machine can ever topple a man from his position of leadership. And that is the challenge, that is the thing in every leader which is to be measured. Is he becoming a slave of machines, or is he able to utilize the machines as slave of men? So I believe that the measurement of success of leaders tomorrow is going to be who has mastered technology versus who have surrendered to technology.
Sir, in Harvard Business Review, this is March and April 2007, in HBR Spotlight, there was an article where the anthropologist, biological anthropologist, his name is Mr. Helen Fisher, who mentioned that if you understand how brain operates, you can connect to anyone. In this context, what is your view that you would like to put forth about leadership and understanding the mindset of people?
See, Helen Fisher's research is one of the most telling experiments in this world, because it redefined the psychometric tests like the Myers-Briggs test or the other kinds of tests, which were known as a very authentic indicator of the personality factors. But the point which I want to emphasize is that, there is an age-old saying, some people are born leaders, some people acquire leadership, and some people are made leaders, things like that. And the one on which the world operates is, the model with which the world operates is, people acquire leaderships, right? So if we are surrendering to any theory, any psychology, that okay, because my brain is structured in this manner that I can do this, I cannot do this, then basically you are surrendering to fate. You are surrendering to your body chemistry, your physical infirmities. Then nobody with physical challenge will be daring to cross the English Channel, swim the English Channel, or climb Mount Everest. So I would slightly differ from Helen Fisher that yes, for understanding self it is very important, but too much of research into one's physiology is not very necessary, because in the world we deal with realities, and not one, not two, but millions of realities every moment. So when we come near the bridge, we have to cross the river. Unnecessarily, if we carry those kind of mindset with us, that okay, my brain works this way, that way. See, for developing, if I have a disturbed personality relationship with someone, to repair that, yes, I'll fall back on that. But to use it as a preemptive tool, rather I will stay away from it.
Wow. And one last question I would like to know from you. When emotional intelligence and opportunity optimization, these two comes as a choice for a leader, which at present day context still holds comparatively more value as compared to other?
See, I would not put one against other, but if I have to prioritize, emotional intelligence will obviously be a winner. Because at the end of the day, what matters is a relationship. There is no victory unless the person over whom you are winning is also part of your happiness. So emotional intelligence is, for me is the winner in this contest.
And I would like to know about your views for the budding leaders of today. Your suggestions, your ideas.
As I look at the generation, this is the post-Y generation, right? As I look at them, they come with a lot of privileges, lot of things which are given. But the world is a very mysterious place. The more you get, there is more mystery to explore, right? So one of the first thing I would advise them to keep the curiosity in the mind to explore. Don't stay satisfied with the entitlements or what you have got. Your father has given you a car, a house, an air conditioner, a life which is a life of affluence. Don't or you have not got that. But whatever it is, even if you have got everything, you have inherited a big business, you have gone to a good school and you get a good job and all that. But don't rest content with that. Keep the mindset of explorer. There is always an Everest waiting for you to climb, and that is where life's excitement rests. So my advice will be: stay a lifelong learner, be curious, be enthusiast, and whenever you are feeling that a little bit of drudgery, you are thinking life is getting monotonous, then get up and run. You think it is time to wake up. That's an alarm call for you.
Thank you very much for your valuable time, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.